Not gonna lie, I just hold up random books for thumbnails, for my like TBR thumbnails, because to be honest, I read mostly on digital, but digital ebooks don't make a good thumbnail because I don't own a Kindle. I guess I can hold up my laptop. That's what I read on. Anyways, hello BookTube, it's Leah Cooper, and I'm not bringing you a May TBR because May is half over, but I'm going to post this as like a currently reading / reading soon TBR. Yeah, let's go with that. Couple exciting things that I'm currently reading. Proper English by KJ Charles. I'll post a picture here. It is KJ Charles's newest release, just came out. This is a sequel to Think of England, also by KJ Charles, which ironically I decided to reread at the end of April and finished in the beginning of May, and I was literally in the middle of my reread when she posted that this book was coming out. So this is a prequel to Think of England. I think it takes place like 2 years before then, and it features the two women from Think of England. That novel is a gay historical country house mystery. Yeah, mystery. And it has two women in it who we find out are in a female-female relationship. And so this is like the story of how they met. I'm only like a third of the way through it. I am really loving it. I was I don't know why, but I was like expecting it to be from Fenn's perspective, but so far it's been entirely from Pat's perspective, which I really like. Wasn't expecting it, but love it. Yay. So I'm currently reading that. I'm also currently reading Curtsies and Conspiracies, which is the second book in the Finishing School series by Gail Carriger. This is again like a prequel series to her Parasol Protectorate series. It takes place at a finishing school. I'm listening to these on audiobook. I just started this one. Like I just got the audiobook earlier this morning, and I've listened to 5 minutes of it. But listening to that, and I will be listening to that for the rest of the month, most likely. Those are like the two things that I'm currently reading. And I'm probably not going to pick up a third thing until I finish Proper English. The next thing I will definitely be reading for sure. I've already got it out from the library, and yeah, it will be Trail of Lightning by Rebecca Roanhorse. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm just like not going to get through the longer books on the BookTube SFF Awards shortlist that I had planned to, like Poppy War, Children of Blood and Bone, which I'm kind of glad I'm just going to skip, and The Calculating Stars. And I know The Calculating Stars was on like 2 or 3 TBRs for me. I returned that to the library, and I'm just not going to worry about it. But I do have Trail of Lightning out, and I mentioned in my TBR video that of everything nominated, Trail of Lightning is the one thing that's like actually to my personal reading taste. So I'm definitely going to read that. And then I have Foundry Side out from the library. Like it came in at the library. I don't foresee myself getting to it. Maybe I'll give it a go. Like maybe I should give it 50 pages. I don't know. It's just like one of those long epic fantasy novels that I'm just written by a dude. I don't know if I'm really like into it. And it could be like Mark Lawrence, where I'm like, I don't really think I'm going to be into Red Sister or Gray Sister, but I guess I'll give it a try. And then I read them and I'm like, oh, this is actually really good. If you have read Foundry Side and you think I would like it, tell me. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe not. I could get to it potentially. And then the one other thing, actually 2 other things. Oh, I forgot about this. I did get an ARC copy of One Word Kill by Mark Lawrence. This book has already come out, but I just got the ARC for it. Usually I try not to request ARCs for books that have already been published because I feel really pressured to like get them read really soon. I don't think I noticed when this book came out, so it's already out. And this is like, I heard it's like kind of like Stranger Things about kids in a D&D group, and like the protagonist discovers he's dying, but like there's a lot more maybe monsters and stuff involved. I really liked Red Sister and Gray Sister by Mark Lawrence, and so I want to read more from him. And I love Stranger Things, so I figured, I'll give this a try. So I do have a copy of this, and I need to get to it soon. And then I have one other ARC that I will probably start reading by the end of this month, and that is the Hexorchit stories by Yoon Ho Lee. Again, I have an arc of this. It's not coming out though till third week of June, so I do have some time. This is a bunch of short stories set in the Hexorchit universe, so the universe of Nine Fox Gambit, etc. And so, yeah, I'm curious to see. I'm a sucker for short story collections. Let's be real. That's kind of, it's as simple as that. I also love the Hexorchit stories. I really love the universe that Yoon Ho Lee created for that series. So I requested this and I'm like super excited to read it. So a bunch of arcs, a couple of BookTube SFF things that I like. I don't know. Like I said, I've just given up on reading The Poppy War, Calculating Stars, and Children of Blood and Bone. Children of Blood and Bone, which I wasn't super excited to read anyways. And then I will eventually read Circe by Madeline Miller, but I have been on the physical and the ebook hold list for that book from my library, and I'm still like number 50. And I requested that book basically as soon as the shortlist was announced, and it's barely budged. So I'll get around to reading Circe in like a year from now. I actually do want to read that because I'm like, I enjoyed Song of Achilles, but I did have some issues with it, and so I'm like curious to see if I enjoy Circe more for no other reason than because it's about a woman. So yeah, I'm like really curious about that book, and because I do enjoy Madeline Miller's writing style, but that'll be like months from now when I actually get around to getting a copy of it, I guess. So yeah, those are the things I'm reading and what I hope to be reading soon. Hopefully this month's a little bit better than last month. Last month was a little bit, I had a couple like misses that kind of slowed down my momentum. Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen again. Let me know down below what you are currently reading, if you are reading any of the things that I've mentioned, if you're trying to get some books finished before voting starts for BookTube SFF. I think a lot of us might be in that boat. And yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.